Hi everyone. On this episode of Phonetic Fridays, we're going to be talking about heteronyms. So you might remember we looked at minimal pairs a few weeks ago. So minimal pairs were those words that are almost spelt the same, but there's one sound in the word that's different. Today we're talking about heteronyms, which are words that have the same spelling but different sounds. Right? So we're going to look at the first one here, which is live and life. So what's the difference exactly? Well, one of them is a verb, as in I live in Ecuador. And one of them is an adjective, as in, we're watching a live show. So the difference in sound there is one of them in the verb, it's the sound I. So I is the sound where we you might remember we looked at the sound E. Well, I is the same, but it is shorter. And I, as in light, is a diphthong. A diphthong is basically two vowels that have become one. So I. The next one is wind and wind. So wind, a noun, wind, again, a verb. All right. So wind, as in the wind is very strong to them. And wind, a verb is to wind someone up. That's a phrasal verb that means to really irritate someone. Mm-hmm. Then we've got, these two words are interesting. We have record and record. Okay, so the difference here, interestingly, is not the sound, but the stress that we put on different syllables. So we have record, which is a verb, and record, which is a noun. So record as in, I'm recording a video right now. And record as in, a world record. Finally, we have read and read. Now, this one is a really interesting one because it's the same. They're both verbs and they're both forms of the same verb. They have the same spelling, but they are pronounced differently. So, read is the present form, right? Or infinitive form. So, I read books. You read books, he reads books, etc. But read is the past form, right? So, but you can see the vowel is different. So in read, we have this long vowel, E. And in read, we have the sound ek. Mm-hmm. Well, guys, I think we can see this is one of the unique aspects of phonetics and phonology in English, and how being aware of these differences can really help us in the way that we speak and understand English. Well, anyway, thank you very much for listening to this episode of Phonetics Friday. I'll see you next Friday.